There's a plethora of ERP systems to choose from in the marketplace today, but what are the best technologies you should be considering for 2023 and beyond? I don't know that they're the best technologies, but today I want to talk about the top 10 systems that we have selected and recommended the most to our clients. My name is Eric Kimberling. I'm the CEO of Third Stage Consulting. We're an independent consulting firm that helps clients throughout the world reach their third stage of digital transformation success. And one of the core service offerings we provide to our clients is software selection, software evaluation and selection, to help them figure out what technology or technologies are going to be the best fit for their digital transformation needs. And over the last year or so, at the time I'm filming this video in late 2022, we've helped over 50 different organizations throughout the world select different ERP systems. So what I want to do today is talk about what are those top 10 systems that were most recommended by our team, and what are some of the lessons and some of the takeaways from those evaluations. So what I'm going to do is count down in the order of priority or in the order of frequency that we recommended certain products here today. Coming in at number 10 in terms of the most selected software solutions for our clients is a product called Odoo. And Odoo is an open source system. It's a vendor based out of Europe, and they're quickly gaining traction and momentum in the ERP software space. It's still a solution that we're more likely to recommend for small to mid-sized organizations that are really looking for flexibility, lower cost, and that open source platform. But Odoo is also focusing on trying to go after the mid-market and even larger enterprises as well. So those are some of the reasons why Odoo lands at number 10 in our most frequently recommended ERP solutions. Coming in at number 9 is actually best of breed. So in other words, there wasn't one ERP solution that we recommended to a client, but instead it was a multitude or a variety of different systems that meet different needs for that particular organization. So while there's no one system that was most prominent in these best of breed recommendations, it's worth noting that more organizations that we've seen in the last year are interested in or considering best of breed solutions and not necessarily looking at just single one size fits all ERP solutions. So for that reason, that's why best of breed solutions comes in at number 9 in our most recommended ERP solutions for our clients. Coming in at number 8 of our most recommended ERP systems is a product called Acumatica. And Acumatica is a product that we commonly see in small and mid-sized manufacturing organizations. It's a fairly flexible product. It's built fairly specifically for manufacturing and distribution organizations, so it's naturally a good fit for our clients in the small and mid-market that are involved in manufacturing and distribution. Now, some examples of the types of clients that we've recommended Acumatica to include a structural manufacturer, a home building products manufacturer, as well as a medical device manufacturer. So those are just a few examples of the types of organizations throughout the world that we've recommended Acumatica to, and it's the reason why Acumatica lands at number 8 on our most recommended ERP systems for 2022. Coming in at number 7 is a product called IFS. IFS is a software vendor based out of Europe that focuses heavily on organizations that do field services and construction and other sorts of related types of industries. And it's a solution that we're starting to see not just the mid-market adopt at a higher rate, but also larger enterprises are starting to adopt IFS, especially as it becomes better known throughout the world. For example, in Europe, IFS is fairly well established. There's a pretty good ecosystem built within Europe. But when you look to other parts of the world, like North America and Asia, Latin America, IFS still isn't as well known as in other parts of the world, but they're making inroads, they're making a name for themselves, and they certainly have a product that can scale and support different types of organizations, especially the ones that are field service intensive. So some examples of clients throughout the world that we've recommended IFS to include a mining organization, a couple of different aerospace and defense manufacturers, as well as an engineering consulting firm. So these are just some of the reasons why IFS lands at number 7 of our most recommended ERP systems. Coming in at number 6 of our most recommended ERP systems is Oracle ERP Cloud. And Oracle ERP Cloud is one of the big tier 1 systems, competes often against SAP. In fact, when we recommend Oracle, it's oftentimes against SAP, and I'm going to get to SAP later in this video. But Oracle Cloud is something that we recommend to a lot of different organizations, especially ones that maybe don't want a system that's as rigid as an SAP, but they want something that's still scalable or more scalable than some of the smaller solutions in our top 10 list. Some examples of clients that we've recommended Oracle ERP Cloud to recently are a chemical and sealants manufacturer, a water distribution firm, as well as a metals manufacturer. So these are just some of the reasons why Oracle ERP Cloud lands at number 6 on our list of most recommended ERP systems. Coming in at number 5 is Epicor. And Epicor is a tier 2 solution that's firmly planted in the mid-market, and they tend to go after a lot of manufacturing and distribution types of organizations, as well as some retail as well. So manufacturers in particular that have a make-to-order or an engineer-to-order aspect to their manufacturing operations are more likely to find value in Epicor, and those are the types of clients that we typically recommend consider Epicor. Now, some examples of recent clients that we've recommended Epicor to include an auto parts manufacturer, a consumer product manufacturer, as well as a metals manufacturer. These are just a few examples of clients that we've recommended Epicor to, and those are some of the reasons why Epicor lands at number 5 on our list of most recommended ERP systems. Coming in at number 4 of our most recommended ERP systems is SAP S/4HANA. And SAP is a product that we continue to recommend to larger multinational organizations, organizations that have grown aggressively through mergers and acquisitions, and organizations that are for other reasons potentially trying to standardize their operations and create an operating model that's consistent and across a global organization. Now, if we were just to look at our large clients, our Fortune 500, our Fortune 1000 clients, SAP would probably rank a lot higher than number 5 on that list, but when we look at our entire client base, it comes in at number 5. And some examples of clients that we've recommended SAP S/4HANA to recently include a couple different chemical manufacturers, a large consumer product organization, as well as a large multinational cement manufacturer. So manufacturing is a common theme we see with SAP customers, large multinational, and organizations that are looking for consistency and scale. So those are just some of the reasons why SAP lands at number 4 on our list of most recommended ERP systems. Coming in at number 3 is Infor CloudSuite. And to be clear, Infor CloudSuite could be Infor Sightline, it could be Infor M3, or it could be the newer Infor CloudSuite solution. They still have somewhat fragmented their different solutions underneath the CloudSuite umbrella, but in general, if you look at the entire Infor CloudSuite suite of products, that's the product that lands at number 3 on our list. Now, this is a great alternative to the SAPs and Oracles of the world, the large tier 1 systems. Infor CloudSuite is big enough to scale, but not so big and so complex that it can be super costly and risky to deploy the solution. So that's something to consider, and some of the reasons why we recommend the product so often to our clients. Some recent examples of clients where we've recommended Infor CloudSuite include an energy company, an aerospace and defense manufacturing organization, as well as a laser device manufacturer. So these are organizations, or these are clients that could have gone with an SAP or an Oracle or a Microsoft Dynamics, but they instead chose Infor CloudSuite because of some of the flexibility and some of the breadth of capabilities specific to manufacturing and distribution. So these are some of the reasons why Infor CloudSuite lands at number 3 on our list of most recommended ERP systems. Coming in at number 2 on our list of most recommended ERP systems is Oracle NetSuite. And NetSuite is a product that we commonly consider and recommend for small and mid-market organizations in particular, especially organizations that are looking for a common platform. They don't have complex business processes that they're trying to change, and they're open to standard off-the-shelf SaaS cloud-based processes out of the system. So that's where NetSuite tends to play. And so when we look at our small and mid-market clients, it's very common that we recommend that product in that space. Some examples of clients that we've recently recommended Oracle NetSuite to include a few different nonprofit organizations, a children's toy manufacturer, as well as a professional services firm. So it's a pretty diverse client mix that we've recommended NetSuite to, but the commonality they all have and share is the fact that they're small and mid-market companies that are open to more standardized business processes, and they like the cloud SaaS model that Oracle NetSuite brings to the table. So these are some of the reasons why NetSuite is number 2 on our list of most recommended ERP systems for our clients. Coming in at number 1 is the system that we recommend the most to our clients is Microsoft Dynamics 365. And to be clear, when we talk about Microsoft Dynamics 365, we're talking about both Business Central and Financial and Operations, or F&O. And some might argue that we should split those out and assess or consider those two systems separately, but we look at it under the same umbrella of Microsoft D365 for the purposes of this ranking. Now, Microsoft D365 is recommended often because so many of our clients are looking for flexibility and they're looking for alternatives to some of the bigger, more rigid, monolithic ERP systems in the marketplace. So many of our clients also like the Microsoft look and feel and the integration to other Microsoft products like Power BI, SharePoint, Outlook, Teams, etc. So those are some of the reasons why we recommend the product so often to our client base. Now, some examples of recent clients that we've recommended Microsoft D365 to include an entertainment company, a children's toy manufacturer, as well as a few different industrial product manufacturers. So it's a pretty diverse client base, but again, the commonality being that they're looking for robust and flexible capabilities that other systems can't provide. So for these reasons, that's why Microsoft D365 is the product that we've recommended the most to our clients in recent months. Now, so far, I've talked about the 10 products that we've recommended the most to our global client base. However, there's a whole host of other systems out there that we've recommended that did not make the top 10 list, but they were number 1 on someone's list somewhere in the world. And some examples of the different vendors that didn't make the list but were still recommended by our teams throughout the world include ERP systems such as Sage, which is a solid tier 2 ERP solution that we've seen a lot of different clients deploy successfully. Blue Cherry, which is a supply chain type of solution. There's also DCOM, which is a small and mid-market ERP system that's gaining a lot of momentum in the space. In fact, we're starting to recommend that product more than we have in years past. And then when we look at certain industry verticals, there's other ERP systems that we might recommend commonly in those verticals, but it's not something we recommend commonly across our entire client base. So for example, in the government space, Tyler Munis is a system that we commonly recommend and help our clients implement in the government space. Within automotive manufacturing, Plex Systems is a software which isn't a good fit for a lot of industry verticals, but it certainly can be a good fit for a lot of auto manufacturers. And another is Salesforce CRM for organizations that are looking for more of a CRM first sort of digital transformation. Salesforce can be a great fit for those types of organizations. So even though these and other systems didn't make our top 10 list, they are viable solutions that might be the right fit for you depending on what your business needs and requirements are. So I hope you found this information useful, and for more information and more independent software reviews and rankings, I encourage you to download our annual digital transformation report. It's a report we publish each year that provides a number of digital transformation lessons, tips, and best practices, as well as independent reviews and rankings of different types of solutions for different types of verticals and different functions for digital transformation. So I encourage you to download that report. You can do so by going to the link in the description field of this video. I've also included a number of links to other resources that I think will help you through your digital transformation. And certainly feel free to reach out to me at any point. If you'd like to discuss your digital transformation, I'd be happy to help, or maybe share more context and background as to why we recommend certain products over others for our client base. So I hope you found this information useful and hope you have a great day. Larger enterprises as well. So those are just a few reasons why we've recommended Odoo. How do I want to say that? SaaS cloud-based system